taking that one off.
Yeah,
that
was
pretty
good showing at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And I won't say that it was commanding because again, it was so neck and neck through both games. It was the 2-0, but it was close.
Yeah, I really feel like the at the end there, he really personified the way I was talking about Ivysaur can, take those stressful situations and make them his favor by, hitting the up air, hitting the vine whip, all those out of nowhere kill options. Really scary and bracketing.
Ivysaur absolutely has those kind of out of nowhere touch of death type, a higher percent of, oh wow, I didn't realize Vine Whip was going to hit me from 2 platforms away.
PT in general, it's just like Squirtle tech chases you into an F smash.
Yeah.
And if he messes up, F smash is safe. Yeah, or that. Yeah. Ivysaur can just kill you off confirms at like random percents.
Yeah.
Seemingly, I'm sure they're not random.
It's basically a roll of the dice, man. It's a hero roll at that point.
And then if Charizard anti-airs you, you just die.
Yeah,
so
that was for sure.
He is definitely a tournament character and really showing that off. But next we got Pitching Ace versus Maverick. Most likely Pikachu Wolf?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Ace play. He's one that's been around for a lot longer.
He's been playing a lot of Pikachu recently.
Okay.
It's been really helping with him because, Pikachu, one of those characters, if you master that character, you don't really have to learn much else. You know, the matchups just fall into place because he doesn't
lose any matchups.
Yeah, it's just like Game & Watch.
I think Game & Watch and like maybe Palutena are probably his worst matchups.
No. Palutena, no. Palutena struggles really hard with short characters.
Okay.
Is the problem. Because she can't really hit him with the Nair consistently, especially when he's pancaked off the back air.
Yeah, I guess the pancakes for sure.
He pancakes off every move, so you gotta watch out for that. But
so who do you see in this one? Maverick I'm not as familiar with.
Oh, Megaman. Okay.
Megaman, again, someone who doesn't lose a ton of matchups as long as he can create his space.
Well, I think that Megaman and Wolf both do really well in the Pikachu matchup, compared to most characters. Yeah. So I feel like even though it's logistically not really a losing matchup for Pikachu, Mega Man's a less common character, and he's probably not used to playing a more even matchup. So we could see the Mega Man really pull this through, or we could see Pikachu do these combos, just the standard Pikachu things. It'll all come down to those T-Jolts, how he deals with the T-Jolts.
Yeah, and it looks, from what I've seen so far, the pellets have been able to kind of, tag up with the T-Jolts pretty good and just been able to trade. He hasn't been able to really lose too much, so.
Right. These down tilts have been coming in clutch for Pitching Ace.
Well, I mean, one thing, I don't usually see out of Mega Man players is, like, using that, just the tomahawk up tilt.
Yeah, that's a surprisingly strong option.
Oh, yeah. And Maverick using, the Mega Man, the baseball slide to kind of get out of the corner and, relieve a little bit of pressure that Pikachu's able to put on them.
Yeah. Maverick's been doing really well.
And that one kind of being one of the automatic, just kind of Pikachu things. So you get the Nair and then pick your poison how you want to kill it.
That's the top tier ledge coverage.
Yeah.
You hit your aerial and then you convert into a kill confirm.
Hey, then Maverick trying to get some hard reads there, was able to get the tornado off and kind of catch the quick attack, and then moving into a lot of these, I am seeing options out of the Mega Man that I usually don't see.
Right.
And we don't usually have too many Mega Man here. I know there's, I think, Fallen plays down at 404.
Yeah, Fallen plays Mega Man.
That's usually the only Mega Man I see. We've had him here before in one of our top 8s. But other than that, Mega Man's not somebody that we see a lot here at PCC.
I think that playing grounded here for Pitching Ace is actually working out really well. He's able to control his timings more, which has really been helping with the pellet pressure, especially because Maverick likes jumping a lot. And we have to remember that when Pikachu because Pikachu pancakes and when Pikachu is low on the ground, it's basically impossible for Mega Man to hit Pikachu out of shield unless you're right next to him for the up smash.
Yeah. Well, the up tilt, I believe, has a grounded hitbox also, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you can't do that out of shield. You have to drop shield first, which takes 11 extra frames.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, able to catch him out and gets a stock for it also. Maverick taking, I believe, his first real lead of the set.
taking note that pitching ace doesn't deal with the rush well. So we should see a little bit more of B usage. We'll see though. These down airs really aren't panning out for Maverick. I'm surprised he's still going for them. He's misspacing them a lot.
Well, it's creating a lot of pressure because he's covering a lot of space above him and then just trying to make pitching ace, because he is staying so grounded, making him think about where he's having to stand, because he can't just get free up airs if he keeps those fists raining down from the sky.
Good pressure here.
Pitching ace having a little bit of trouble, like you said, not wanting to approach Pikachu being...
You can tell he's getting a little bit more anxious because you can see him approaching from the air more, and you saw Maverick cover the air with the forward air.
Yeah.
Air to air.
He's been getting a lot of back airs off of it too, and he's going to try and get caught in one of these strings. Actually gets out of it though. Maybe carried him a little too high.
I think that was SDI. Not 100% sure, but that looked like SDI to me.
Okay. Picking him up with a grab, trying to get him back trapped on the stage. And forward air, not quite trading. I thought that one was actually going to get beat out. Are we going to be seeing anything on the platform? No tech chases. Ace is starting to connect more of his T-jolts. I think it's kind of something he might be slowing himself down a little bit.
Pitching ace was putting a lot better shield pressure there, I feel like.
And the up smash is going to take it.
And that looks weird, but that's because Pikachu tried starting the forward air, which extended his hurt box into the up smash. That was a nasty looking scoop.
Okay. Yeah, I think one big thing that we saw there is once Pitching Ace lost that second stock, he got a little bit flustered, like you said, started approaching from the air, started jumping on shield a little bit too much, ate a lot of pellets for no reason.
Right.
He slowed himself down, started kind of connecting more of his T-jolts, and he had a good chance there. That game was nowhere near a wash.
They went to Kalos, wondering how they got there because that's probably Pikachu's best stage. Maybe not in the matchup. I know Megaman in this matchup probably wouldn't like to go to Town City either, but I believe it's 2 bans here.
Yeah, it's 2 bans here, and I think the main thing...
Get that stick.
Yeah, okay.
It's really good over here.
I think one of the big things that we have to think about is where does Megaman want to kill versus where does Pikachu want to kill.
Right.
And I think Maverick might have been worried more about, up smash killing or like up air strings or even just dash attack, because that was, I think he lost 2 stocks to dash attack last time. Whereas Megaman, I don't think has too many off the top killing options other than just up air.
He's been hitting with the up smash and the up air.
That's true.
Up smash, up air, up tilt. Yeah.
So
not bad for either, honestly.
No, I would say not the worst, and Ace right there, I thought he had most of his options covered, but Maverick really, trying to make sure that he has
nice recovery
he's everywhere at once right now.
Yeah. Maverick just giving up on covering that recovery route, going to ledge.
Oh, and getting hit by the bomb. I wasn't expecting that one at all. Doesn't
Really
want to chase. Was able to somehow get around the T-jolts. So I think obviously, this seems to be panning out in Pikachu's favor. Again, Pikachu's best stage, more than likely.
Yeah, just those T-jolts running along the wall, it just helps his recovery route so much. Like, not even to mention it helps in the edge guard against the other characters.
Oh, wow.
That poke was nasty.
I'm assuming Poke maybe tried to parry that last hit, though.
I think even if he tried to parry, it wouldn't have poked. I don't know. Man.
I don't know. I'm not someone to ask about how to parry. I never parry anything on purpose.
He's missing these nair loops. Would really helped.
Still getting 60% off of that interaction, though, so I don't think that he's necessarily behind and able to get the bomb stuck on Maverick just the last second there.
Sent back in stage. But the shield pressure.
I don't know if up throw was, oh man, the air dodge barely coming through. I thought that honestly might have been the stop.
It might have, realistically. It was a little bit later, that was completely over. But we're seeing some really good pressure from Pitching Ace here, putting some really well-placed T-jolts on the side of the stage. Might seem like an appealing place to be on the Kalos platform. Once you're stuck there against the Pikachu who's walling you out with T-jolts, it's so scary.
And this is, of course, it's a comfortable position, but this is prime Pitching Ace. This is exactly where he wants to be as Pikachu, able to set the pace, not having to rush down, and able to, with punish and kind of put on his own pressure and create tempo in his own set.
And you have to realize that when you're on the Kalos platform, it makes all of your aerial approaches much more telegraphed. the Maverick is going to want to get onto the ground after being on the Kalos platform, which means that it makes pitching Ace's grounded approaches more powerful because he covers more options and he doesn't have to be as scared of the aerial approach.
Right, okay. Oh, and just getting him again. The tomahawk up smash or up tilt. I don't know what Ace is trying to look for there. If he's just trying to come out of shield with a roll or with like a aerial or something.
Most likely, perhaps a spot dodge in order to dodge the grab.
Maybe, but he's getting tagged with these up tilts.
Yeah, Megaman's short hop fastball is the fastest short hop fastball in the game. Even faster than Fox's, even faster than Sephiroth's. It's actually incredibly good.
That's something I didn't know. Again,
yep.
Mega Man, not one of my deeper pockets of knowledge.
Mega Man's short hop fastball is 17 frames, I believe. Sephiroth's with wing is 18 and Fox's is 19, or maybe it's 19 and 18 swapped around. Gotcha. Something like that. Point is, it's fast.
It's
and
very
you
fast.
can up tilt that because the up tilt's also incredibly fast, and it's a kill move. So if it works out, that's a free stock for you.
Yeah, and again, it's one of those things that, like we were saying, of what made him want to come to Kalos when one of his, we'll say quicker kill options is vertical.
Right.
So, and he hasn't been, necessarily getting a whole lot of like forward air kills or anything with, he's been shooting out a lot of F smashes. Hasn't been getting a whole lot off of that. So what brings him to a tall stage?
Yeah, really the only thing that could help him off the side would be more back air usage, but it looks like he's content, trying to kill off the top.
It's been working out.
Yeah, whatever they're comfortable with, honestly, comfort is one of the biggest things that gets ignored.
And he caught the blade instead of the down smash. That actually might have just saved Maverick.
Okay.
They're playing footsies right now. They're just trying to feel each other out and see who makes the first mistake.
Yeah.
And Maverick in a real tough position right here.
Like I said earlier.
Yeah, that's it.
You gotta try to SDI that. There's no point not SDIing that there. You're dead otherwise, and that's a really SDIable move.
Okay. I saw it it should have happened a little bit earlier on the other side of the stage, but when Pikachu did the Nair drag down, he ended up catching the blade and then just threw it into the ground. So, but again, it's one of those things of it's an easy setup for Pikachu, but he should have been looking for it, especially since he just did the same exact thing on the other side of the stage.
But also, if you SDI out of the Pikachu down smash, A, you're in a tech chase situation. Obviously not there because they're at the edge of the stage.
Right.
And B, they can just up smash instead.
Really?
It won't kill as early, and it'll kill off the top instead of the side. But they can just up smash.
Yeah.
That Nair drag down is so potent. Okay.
So sticking with Mega Man, I'm not super familiar with Maverick. Is he usually just Mega Man, or does he have anybody else?
Like Mega Man and Wolf right now. I'm surprised we're not seeing the Wolf because maybe it could help him kill earlier, especially on a stage like Town and City, where he can get those back airs off the side. But
maybe off-stage presence isn't something he's looking for, or
maybe he's worried about the edge guard with Pikachu. Yeah.
I think that would probably be one of the biggest issues I would have with that matchup is Pikachu, I feel like, would just absolutely just terrorize Wolf off stage.
Absolutely. But that's the character.
Yeah.
And he's still damn good.
And, getting a good bit of percent with back air strings, carrying him from one side to the other. I don't, Pikachu, like you said, you learn the character. He's a little bit different than other characters, but once you learn him, that's all you really have to worry about.
He's a little bit harder than the standard character, but once you learn those combos and stuff,
he's not hard.
Yeah, no, it works on every character. You're just like up air, up air, up air, up air, forward air, or back air, back air, back air, back air, up air, up air.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw our Pikachu our matchup conversation we had on the Discord, but it was basically. Somebody was complaining about learning all of this. Oh no!
That is the Smash Ultimate right there, the buffer.
And that was just tough. I think he might have slipped out of the Nair and just fell off stage.
Yeah, he had to have recognized that he was close enough to the edge of the stage that there was no way he would have gotten on stage.
Yeah.
But
and that's something that especially with Kazuya coming out, that jab string, everybody's got to really be careful about these slips. It's one of those of like, hey, you guys know how to parry, right? It's like, yeah, you guys know how to not manic air dodge, right?
Okay. Incredibly good stage control so far from pitching Ace.
And Ace not quite running away with this one just yet, but this is probably the biggest lead that he's had at any point during the set, except for when he gets up tilted once again. And Maverick just absolutely lethal with these. He knows exactly where to push them. I don't know if he's whiffed. I think he's whiffed maybe one so far.
I don't think he's. I think he's whipped one, but it wasn't like a tomahawk or anything. It was just a raw one.
No, he's been extremely lethal with them for sure. And that's one big thing with Megaman is he's got so many weird, different hitboxes to throw out. You got to be able to place him at the right spot. And Choryu is off to his match now, so it's just me on the mic once more. And Ace still, trying to keep this lead going. 50% lead is nothing to scoff at, especially Megaman. He's playing this game of inches. He definitely has ways to just take stocks and ways to just clean people out immediately. But a lot of his more slow and steady approach is kind of what he's looking for. This is definitely not a matchup we're going to see, whisk away at any point in time. Extremely patient play coming out of both of these players, though. I'm honestly impressed with how Maverick is moving along with this. I don't think Maverick is going to make it there. Is he able to get caught by the thunder, maybe causing a little bit of extra stress, but able to make it back with the air dodge, and finally catching up with the down airs, just making Ace know that it is not safe to be underneath him. That is a big deal. He's just taking off with it, and the tomahawk is where Ace gets I think feels a lot of extra pressure. It's just when getting hit by these tomahawk setups. Catching the jump though, Reedon actually got caught the rush, something I wasn't expecting to do off a ledge, and taking a lot of damage off the side of that down air. Taking a little advantage of the air dodge. He's working a lot of zones right now. Maverick just covering so much space all at the same time. Pikachu trying to cause a little bit of distress on the stage itself with his T-jolts, but Maverick just making sure that if there's T-jolts on the ground, he's in the air and he's daring Pitching Ace to challenge him. Are we going to get any kind of loops? Getting a little string there, but getting caught. Misses the thunder, and again, Maverick just absolutely lethal with those up tilts constantly. Took multiple stocks, and just seeing that he, slight overdrift on the thunder, really making a huge difference right there.